Welcome back to AP US History in under 3 minutes. No time for intros, let's get into it. Federalism, an idea that combines a general government with regional governments in a single political system. The Articles of Confederation was the original attempt at being a Federalist document. The issue is that it didn't maintain a balance between states and the federal government and gave states too much power, and this ended up making the documents being weak. State representatives all knew this and decided to meet in 1787 at the Constitutional Convention, where they would, through negotiation, collaboration, and compromise, draft a new form of government, being the Constitution, which made a more central government. The actual details of the Constitution will be covered next topic. For now, let's talk about this convention. The idea of federalism changed as a result of this convention. The way it changed was articulated in a document known as the Federalist Papers, written by Hamilton and Madison, arguing a strong central government was necessary to create a perfect union and to protect the individual liberties of the people. So basically, it was condemning the articles that did not achieve this central government. Then a new group would pop up opposing this imposition of the new Constitution, known as the Anti-Federalists. People in this Anti-Federalist group like Patrick Henry and George Mason argued that the Constitution didn't address states and individual rights enough. Because of this, to ensure the Constitution would be ratified, Federalists promised the addition of the Bill of Rights, which were the first 10 amendments to the United States. They emphasized individual rights and explicitly restricted the powers of the federal government to appease the Anti-Federalist groups. The best way to describe the Constitution is Ben Franklin's speech at the convention, where he said he didn't approve of parts of the Constitution, but acknowledged that a perfect document would be impossible, and this was likely the best thing that could be made. However, there was always one big issue, and from now until 1865, slavery will be that issue. The Constitutional Convention compromised on slavery by doing two things. First, they would pledge that Congress could not prohibit the international slave trade until 1808. Second, they made it so enslaved people would count as 3/5 of a person when calculating a state's population for representation in Congress. Hence, it was known as the 3/5 Compromise. But understand that even though slavery was such a glaring issue, know that the word slavery was actually never mentioned in the Constitution. And that's all for this one. On the screen now are AP style questions for this topic. Pause now. I'll put the answers on the screen now. See you in the next one.